Times? Oh shit. Oh, whoa. Do you want me to read this out loud, Percy?
You can, yeah.
Expedition Missing or Adventuring by Zanaya LaRosa, investigative reporter at the Zarea Times. A team of explorers were assembled by the Blackchapel municipality to embark on an expedition beneath the sump level of the city. Beyond what most Argonauts are willing to venture, their mission, as it remains today, unknown. Across the decades, multiple missing persons and hazardous pathways beyond the sump have marked the dark crevices and chasms of Zarea's private underworld as dangerous and mysterious in equal measure. It had been 4 weeks since the expedition began. We hope to see an update from this team soon, but if not, the Argonauts or freelance mercenaries may have to get involved with the rescue effort. Interesting. Have had constant headaches?
I think that's all they have mentioned, yeah. Nothing else particularly beyond that. I would say administer the... just hand them some medicine, just some... your average headache medicine, and then that should be good. If it continues to persist, or if you think there's any lingering symptoms, you should probably address it then.
I'll go see. Bothwell will approach the first one.
And you see, a rather like a taller elvish woman, darker skin, blonde, platinum blonde hair. She's kind of got her legs crossed over the exam, or like on the bed, on her phone, and she sees you approaching, looks up at you.
So Percy, what is her name? As I'm holding a clipboard.
It was very good, and I thought I may as well come here.
Well, you heard right. So I'm just gonna pull out, some normal, like, headache medicine and give it to her and say, take this and let me know if you feel anything.
Very well. I'll be sure to come back if things worsen or just stay the same.
Of course, and before you leave, just some general questions. Do you remember doing anything that could have caused this headache? Like, a couple days ago before you started feeling this headache, what were you doing?
In all honesty, I don't recall much. I was running around, doing some courier assignments before I sort of blacked out. I'm not sure what it could be beyond that. Oh no, the music.
Ominous music cuts out.
We've spoken a bit before you had arrived.
Okay.
She's a courier though, so I'm not... I think she might have gotten hurt at some point during the job.
Possibly. It could be a concussion. And I'm gonna give her some general medicine and, for her, head and neck pain, and say, if the pain persists, go ahead and, give us another visit. But this medicine should clear it up. If you still feel, holy shit, Kenny G. If you still feel these lingering pains tomorrow morning, please come back and we can do further examination.
Very well. I don't mind doing that.
Open.
It should be, yes. I believe Dr. Silme should be coming in here soon. He did say he got your email, wanted to discuss some things.
Right. I would like your assistance in an MRI, pretty much.
Oh, I don't mind doing that.
I have worries that she might have a concussion or something worse going on.
Ooh, yes. Better to address that before she embarks on something else more dangerous.
The other woman appears to have just drunken a little too much during Dionysian celebration.
Ugh, Dionysian cults, no less.
Yeah. Although I guess give her some medicine, but if her pain persists, she'll be back here tomorrow. Hoping it's not just. I'll be waiting in the exam room. Just get Miss Sasson prepared.
Thank you.
Is
Wonderful.
Jonathan just reading fucking...
Yeah,
he's just on the computer.
Yeah, I'm on the computer.
You just see a knight in full plate armor clacking away at the computer.
Yeah, no, just because these are like wall terminals, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, no, you do just indeed see a knight in full plate just on the internet. What would Jonathan be on? He's probably on YouTube.
The noble pick up from behind him and ask, "What you watching?"
You tell poop.
They have the king and he says dinner.
I especially love the air rim ones.
No, but
Do not say that to
Jonathan-
Linnell, she'll take that the wrong way.
and they turn and just go, I am looking at things on the trending tab. I don't like most of it, but it is a good way to kill time, as I am not currently needed.
He's doom scrolling.
He's on Chirper.
They have the wrong takes about Dragon Ball. I don't fucking... Drake Ball.
Drake Bowl.
What is Daniel
That
doing?
looks like folding.
Why?
He's bald. Look at this bald motherfucker.
Dude, what the hell?
That's
I don't know, but it's funny.
I don't have upload privileges.
It's because you don't have a phone.
No upload privilege. Take it away from this man.
You guys don't even have a group chat, and even if you did, Daniel would never be in it.
Let alone artists.
Yellow Lattes.
Man at a time.
Dude, this is the most
It'd be like-
this is the most dysfunctional adventuring party.
Dude, I thought we were communicating by sending stones. What the hell is wrong with you guys?
Dude, it's very
He makes an
unfortunate.
occult. No, he makes a fucking occult ritual that fucking connects your minds or some shit.
The friend spell.
No, it connects to
What appears to be a sign-in form. It goes, "Greetings, Linnell. I was stopped by earlier by the little creature called Ditto. It was asking to accompany me, and I had refused. I needed your... Here, come follow me. This discussion's better had in private.
Alright.
And bring the others, of course."
Oh, Atis. Can you grab John and wait, who's that?
Not a bee. Not a bee. Daniel. No way. Is this working with us now?
Good.
No. I'll bring him along too.
I'm
I'm gonna
gonna.
make the water stop spraying.
Oh, you gotta stop pressing.
It just
gonna
overflows
approach-
like the little like white plastic cup or the yeah.
That's just wait to bring in the patient.
The patient in excruciating pain, but is still, wait, what's the lore dump?
Sylva's here. He's a little confused. He's just like, so he'll say, as we have rounded up different individuals for the time being, he'll look at you, Daniel, and goes. He looks at you with contempt. Actually, there's no hiding it.
I'm gonna do a wave and with a smile.
I turn to my left and go, oh, he followed us. Is he supposed to be here?
What did you think he
I was going to talk to you, but
Ah,
you pushed me out of the way.
well, I heard there was a meeting. It was of grave importance. Also,
Yes.
your beard is very unkempt. I assumed you were just someone who was in the area.
You don't.
Very well. So, let's see. So as you guys watch as Daniel performs this invocation, begins to decipher some of the words written on the inner lining of the tissue and muscle that was written, possibly by the boggards, possibly by something else. And it translates to, "Good keen eye there, butcher. Indeed, there is something very unnatural about the swamp. It's again why merchants that ever venture southward are usually doing so in armored carriages or armed escorts. Expensive, so not many small businesses are capable of actually leaving, not without signing themselves off to mega corporations willing to assist them in such matters.
Alright then, well,
If you are looking for information regarding this, because I do not venture outside the city much here, it's not worth my time, nor is it not part of my own work, I would ask the beer baron in Blackchapel. He may know more about these boggards and their amphibious allies.
it's definitely something that I believe we should look into, especially after we help Mr. Suleiman.
Lord Ditto, I do not trust a single bit of what it says, but it's deeply tied to you, Linnell, and it has said enough key phrases to warrant curiosity, unknowingly enough. So, if it does pose enough of an issue or a threat, Jonathan, any of you are fine to eliminate it. It does not appear to pose any actual physical threat or harm, and whatever magic it may contain appears to be mostly utilitarian or defensive in nature.
Come on, let's not escalate that yet.
It really depends on how far it's willing to escalate, Linnell. That being said, I can send it a telepathic message and have it arrive here soon, if you're willing to discuss matters with it.
That would probably be the best. The file, that's the word, file. Holy shit.
There you go.
Dude. We'll hand him the file and say, TLDR, this 2 elvish women came in this morning with similar symptoms of a headache, of a constant headache. I sent one of them away because it sounded as if she just drank a little too hard during a Dionysian celebration. Gave her some medicine, sent her on her way, and told her that she was still feeling the same way to come back tomorrow morning. This one, she works as a courier. She was running around delivering packages and blacked out all of a sudden. Doesn't remember anything.
Very well.
Since that day, had a constant headache. That's why I wanted to run a scan of her brain.
Very well.
I guess when it gets over with, just send me.
I'll shoot you an email, don't worry.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you, V.
And I leave. I close the door.
Found it.
Oh, you're now calling me a thief.
Now, I never said thief. That's quite the implication. Do you just assume homeless people are thieves?
This conversation is not going in my favor. Let's get this straight. Listen. Right, I was going to give a bunch of you, let's say I work in a way that not many other people work. I made a deal that I'll give something benefit for each and every one of you. In return, you help me, right? Here. And he gives you one is a map, and the other is a trinket. This trinket is going to run out in a day. I could give you another one the next day. Do not worry.
I can't tell if this is a bid or not.
Why are you... Listen, the iron cube is quite heavy. Can you have it?
Okay,
Put it on your weapon. You
wait.
will be able to strike.
No,
heavier.
no. I understand. What do you need me to do for you, though? Because you said I need to help you, but you didn't explain what that was before you tried to hand me these things.
Be my ally. That is it. And your friends already accepted it, so you don't have a choice.
That's not true. I still have a choice, but I will accept it.
Great. The map. Open it.
Okay.
You see, this is where you are, and this is the edge of the city. It's a city, right? Not a town?
A town is just a big city. Or other way around.
Done a little bit of research on what you're interested in. I heard you're quite hateful towards yellow beings. The one from cults, specifically.
Jonathan, I need you to make a sense motive check. Ooh, this music. So when he says he hates yellow beings, you get the feeling he hates people from our East Arzawan descent, like the places of Yamato and Huaxia.
I'm gonna close my map.
Racist.
He does look like an Occidental man from Europa, after all.
I'm gonna
What?
stare at you and go, no, you have the wrong. I don't like the yellow colt. I'm not
That's
a
what
racist.
that's... No! God! This is gonna be tougher than I thought.
What is happening right now?
Listen, I am not meaning to
honestly,
say...
people.
I mean
that's-
to say yellow cultists! You need to hear me!
Yellow
I just did not want to say it.
We're in private. You could have just said it. This
You guys hear a little bit of
No, someone
muffling
could be-
from outside the... You hear a little bit of loud noises from outside the locker room.
I can hear people outside. Do you think they cannot hear us? Someone
Well,
could be very much sneaking through and finding us. I am a secretive
Well,
man.
they can hear us now
Sue
because you're
me.
yelling.
Yes, because you raised the ambition and thought I was a racist!
Because you worded it like that.
Worded it? I am trying to keep secretive! I'm a thaumaturge! For God's sake!
Oh,
They got
okay.
Donnie Hill's racist.
Every time... You're gonna see...
People cultist of him is not a light accusation.
It is not. That's why I do thorough research on my people. Whoever I hunt, I make sure that I'm right, so I don't con an innocent. Right. Here's the proof. It's not. There's no pictures. There's no anything. But it's a lot of written down. Like it's a lot of schizophrenic writing. Some of them are written in bold text. Some of them are written in large text. Others are smaller. And there's a lot of like drawings of like scenes. For example, one looks like the woman is entering the house, and there's like a little bit of like shadows seeping through. One of them is a picture of them with a bit of a yellow hue, and there's a lot of like information about that. But that's besides the point. My grudge probably is significantly weaker than yours. Considering you're a champion of sorts?
I am.
Right.
You making an assumption, thaumaturge, or do you know the nature of my grudge?
You see, I won't lie to you. I've been walking through the shadows, trying to find some allies. I'll tell you what I told Vantamar. The reason why I know so much about you is because you're the only allies that suspect that shepherd. And when I saw that you have the slightest suspicion, and you're not a homeless man who talks about conspiracies like a maniac, you're my only hope. So I want to make the most out of it. About your full story, I don't know much. I just know you're a champion of sorts, and I know. What do I know else? I know you've. That's weird. I could have sworn I had something written about you here. Well, regardless, I know you're a champion. I know you have a grudge. The details about the grudge, I don't have much info about.
Well, let's keep it that way for now. And now let's return to the others, yes.
What a change of emotion. Please do not call me racist again, or homeless. Or no talismans for you.
You already gave me one, didn't you? Also, you're blocking the door.
It expires in 1 day.
Oh,
Hello!
I wanted to speak to the Lord
Wielded her
privately.
magical girl powers against that Froghemoth and the Boggards. This very well may be the closest to a Gleaming Lumi cosplay, or she may be. But you have to remember, Gleaming Lumi is a fictional character. So is this just a woman who has taken up the identity of Gleaming Lumi, or something else?
Oh my God, you're serious. here I thought you were just a really, really good cosplayer. How are you even here? You're not supposed to be real.
Well, life works in mysterious ways. She kind of like puffs her chest and like makes like a what's that pose called? You know, like
The superhero pose.
yeah.
Oh my god, you. Huh. Just gonna look a little jaw dropped and say, I didn't think I'd ever be working with Gleaming Lumi. Okay. Still, you being here is very strange. I mean, Gleaming Lumi is still a fictional character after all. You being here is... It's... I don't want to say confusing, but it's... leads me to have some questions. Really cool transformation, by the way. Just wanted to say.
Thank you.
I'll be sure to keep it a secret from the others, if you haven't really told anyone else so far. I'm gonna open the door. Man, Linnell should never go into V's office.
The
That's
lobby.
crazy.
Why do
Wait,
you,
what?
why do you keep them around here?
Vote them all. You don't keep porn magazines in here.
I don't. That's just something Zufar has.
Wait, what do you
What
mean?
kind?
What do you mean you don't? The first time I walked in here, there was a raunchy magazine.
That was Zufar. Gonna walk over to the elevator.
What kind?
Just gonna take a moment. I'm gonna like cross my arms and think and go. You know.
If you want food, come to the 3rd floor. You're gonna press the elevator button and hop on.
Okay, wait. I do want food, but
Ding.
What?
The door,
What
the elevator door closes on you, Jonathan.
Can people not
you
talk?
couldn't have held the. I just imagine like as it's closing, you just hear like you couldn't have at least held the open door button as like you go.
You don't even try to push it open again. You're just like complaining.
No, it's real.
Zufar, the first time I arrived at the clinic and I asked you for a magazine. Did you give me one of yours or one of the ones here in the clinic?
He goes, huh? I don't remember. It's been quite some time.
Zufar, it was a raunchy magazine.
You have to forgive me. I've browsed through many of those.
I'm not asking for the exact magazine. I'm just asking why you gave me.
Because you are a man. And men like raunchy women.
This man is a gooner. He really is the biggest, the best.
Putting in
goon.
my notes, Zufar is a goon.
Y'all really gonna judge Zufar? You guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Emily pops up from the back and says, "No, you're just weird."
Zufar will shrug. He knows who he is.
I told you. They're just serviceable.
Voldemort, if you want help with the deep cleaning later, I do have a solution for that as well.
It's a cube.
You're gonna raise an eyebrow and say, what is it?
I can't share it here.
I mean, we have...
Magic.
Oh, no, don't worry about that. I have magic myself.
Yes, but this is more of a less... You don't need to go in there, is what I'm trying to say. You can trust me, I helped you last time. I can help as well. Twice.
I'll think about it.
Suit yourself. I'm gonna take a pancake.
You guys eat this. I'm gonna go check something real quick. Oh my god. I'm only going to assume that this is the Ditto person. I guess I'll wait for them outside.
Do you dare open the door to the bathroom?
I look at it. Do I hear? Is it just shower noises?
You do hear grunting noises inside.
It's a doom guy grunting.
Farah. I'm gonna be expecting a visitor here in a moment. I'm gonna go greet them. Where's Desiree?
She's right around the corner.
What?
Desiree.
Oh, no, sorry, no, I didn't see her at first.
Desiree
Walked
goes,
in.
wow, V, wow.
Sorry, I couldn't really see over the counter. You know how.
No, it's
Yeah.
okay, it's okay.
At the meantime, I will wash the dishes.
Very well.
Like one wooden action figure.
Yeah.
You gotta open the door and say, this thing's here.
I'm not a thing. I'm Ditto.
Ditto's here.
All the time.
Hello, Linnell.
So, I'm gonna put Ditto down and say, alright. So, you wanted to speak.
Why are you all surrounding me like this? This is very intimidating.
Oh, ignore me.
I cannot. I can smell beer and alcohol from you.
That is not
Here.
true.
Just,
Last time I drank a beer was 2 days ago.
I'm gonna, V will come over and kind of like wipe off the table and say, you can just kind of stand up on top of here if you need to.
You see this puppet just jump across onto the table.
Actually, very important. Percy, where's Kai the cat?
God the cat. At the moment, at the veterinarian.
Oh no, what's wrong with Kai the cat?
He's getting fat. They're trying to get him to lose.
What are y'all feeding Kai the cat?
Well, you know, steak dinners.
No, you're not supposed to do that for a cat!
A well-salted fucking steak, and it's gonna kill the cat in like a day.
So right now it's facing some health issues that the veterinarians are trying to solve.
Beautiful. Absolutely amazing.
You don't know if that's V's fault or Desiree's fault or a mixture of both.
Don't worry about that.
So that's the fate of Kai the cat for now.
I'm gonna try to see what's inside. I'm gonna lean a little bit forward.
He sees you leaning forward. He'll open his mouth.
What do I see?
You just see like just regular stuffing of a doll. Were you hoping to find something else in there?
Usually there's something else as well. Not just stuffing.
So,
Sorry to disappoint.
Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about me.
what do you want to talk about?
You, Lumi, you've gathered a new cadre of friends. Are they gonna be your magical girlfriends as well?
Well,
What?
I'm
What is-
not really a girl.
You are now.
Oh.
You look like
What?
one anyway.
transitioning isn't your choice. It's mine. You're a girl now.
But they will have to suffice for what we have to do.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I am not following at all.
What is the main cast in this situation?
They don't know about the TV show, Lumi?
TV show?
They don't know
Hold
the
on.
Yamatai anime?
Hold on.
Anime?
What is an anime?
That's
Okay,
what
that's
I'm
a discussion for another day. Lumi, gonna look to Linnell and say,
God, Otis would only know Astro Boy. You fucking ancient ass man.
You fucking fossil.
hold on,
There's a
Linnell, are you trying to? What are you here for?
Well,
But we don't.
Let's look
we
at their
don't-
bedroom.
No, you don't have to.
it's rude to.
What's
Is it
all
like
this?
Is it like any gloomy merch?
There's a lot of gleaming. There's a lot of
There's
gleaming.
a lot of gloomy merch. And
Ditto's looking in the drawer.
Mothmal is going to close the drawer and say, "Okay, look,
He's gonna
You're
open this drawer.
I'm gonna push it shut and say, Ditto, you are pushing a lot of boundaries right now. You need to leave the room.
Linnell is like getting progressively red.
Please, Ditto, get off of my.
What is this phallic object underneath the pillow?
gonna grab Ditto.
Oh, we should not be in here.
Gonna grab Ditto.
Well,
and
no,
I'm
I
going
think
to,
it's best if you depart the room.
I'm gonna shove everybody out.
Yeah, steam will start coming out of her. Coming out of her head.
Gonna.
I think Rothamol is a girl.
To each their own.
Did you not meet Linnell? I thought you meant Linnell.
Lumi? Yeah, no, she's very pink.
They are pink, but I
Why is that one hiding back in the corner?
Oh, Artus?
Leave
He's
me
just
alone.
like that.
I'm brooding.
He's
Why is
just
he
like
brooding
that.
like that? He's bringing the vibes down, Lumi. This is not very magical of him.
I have no clue what anything of this is about.
Think
Now,
of them.
I don't watch a lot of television, but shouldn't a group have contrast to make each one stick out?
Think of him as the cool, mysterious character.
Ooh, audiences would love that. Very prime material for shipping.
I'm not for theatre.
What is shipping?
Percy,
It's not another ship.
This is why we say this while Glooby is right there on the screen.
I'm going to open the door. I'm going to walk out. Close the door. I'm gonna.
No, before you answer your question, Clayton, I need my question answered.
No,
You ask, what's shipping? He goes,
What
oh,
is
it's
shipping?
it's when two people, it's when the fandom matches two people together for hoping to get a romantic relationship out of them. It can even go beyond one fandom and one franchise.
Oh! This is like the fan fiction Desiree used to send me.
Indeed. In fact, it doesn't. The characters don't even have to know each other, or maybe they only have spoken to each other once, and that is enough for these people to even consider shipping.
The
Like
fan
for
fiction
instance,
she sent me was between terrorists.
that's weird.
I'm gonna approach.
I'm just like, I have my arms crossed and I'm like nodding along now that I understand.
I'm gonna approach. I'm gonna.
What a freak, am I right?
I,
Not very family friendly.
you know, I think a lot of that comes from Desiree, honestly.
But they're in a relationship with them. Curious.
That's not a bad
Okay.
thing per se.
All right, you've caused enough chaos, Ditto. Selme spoke a lot of something about oracular nonsense that you were telling him about.
Indeed.
That-
The end times are coming. The sun will expand and will consume this earth in a fiery apocalypse. But aside from that,
I mean, that doesn't happen for another couple billion years.
that's true. It's very sad, isn't it, Lumi?
What is?
Never mind. She
Okay.
doesn't. It's a good thing she doesn't hear these things.
Okay, then what did you have to tell us? Like, working with, I think. There's a good chance that she might be the one to have wished the two of you alive then.
But why?
I don't know. That's what I'm hoping to find out. You see, for instances like these, when we are wished alive, us fictional beings, no less, it has to be for a specific purpose. I'm hoping to find out as well. But unfortunately, I don't know where she is.
Well, that's another thing we can probably investigate too. Shouldn't be
Linnell,
too
do you remember when you came into existence? The particular time? Do you know how long you've been on this earth?
She's like trying to think very hard. What do we recall knowledge or?
Yeah, you can do a recall knowledge if you'd like.
I wish to alive.
Ditto, calm down. Blackwell Sand lives up in Alticia. When we're done helping out the Black Chapel, we can pay her family home a visit, or at least try and find her.
Very well. That is all. That's what I wanted to clear up. Now that you know Lumi, you can begin your magical girl quest with these lesser magical girlfriends.
I have a question for you, one more. When you cast magic, is it more of an innate or more of a something that you get scrolls, wands.
Oh, I was able. I'm not able to actually defend myself properly. I'm just a doll, so I did procure some arcane means to defend myself.
Besides, without even being, well, created.
I believe I was already in the process of being created when she was in distress. Very powerful magic from that girl, or otherwise.
Right.
I don't know if she knows she has that potential.
Creation of constructs is not something never heard of. The only reason why I'm asking you, I'll be straight with you. The 3 types of ways could have been created is through a ritual of a construction, binding a soul in a puppet. But considering you heard a voice and you felt complete darkness, I assume that your soul was not dragged from one body to another. And the final one is, well, more of a hypothetical, something that I don't believe exists, which was wish alchemy or wish magic.
Why was she distressed? You see,
To be
I think I came into existence first, and then Lumi came into existence afterward, because I did not see her, or did not feel her presence.
Did you feel anything? And I'm looking at Linnell.
You said I've been only here for half a year, but for as long as I can remember, there is this ache in my chest.
That might be what it is. That ache in your chest is probably a response to call, or to answer that woman's plea.
When you awoken, I'm going to ask the same question I asked the Ditto. Linnell, what was the first emotion you felt when you were created? What was the first thing you
I
thought?
don't even remember anything about the day I was, well, I guess brought into this world.
You don't remember that. That's the gap, the very start.
The only thing I can remember is me walking aimlessly across the plains.
Huh. Oh, I have no clue. It's the first of its kind I've ever seen something like this.
We don't know where. What is the name of Blackwell's sister, Percy?
You don't know. She's never
Oh.
talked about her family outside of
Okay.
outside
I
of just
didn't
like very
understand
quick passing glances.
We take this slowly.
that. We don't know the whereabouts of Blackwell's sister. We also don't know too much about anything else really regarding the city. So I say we just continue on with what we were doing, help out the Black Chapel, and figure out things as we go. Ask around, do investigations.
Well, we can just ask Miss Blackwell, can't we?
She doesn't like talking about her family all that much. I can ask her myself later.
It'd be good, I think. As much as Danielle protests, there could be some witchcraft at work.
Or should I say, good magical girl? No, it didn't work. Lumi, do you need to come up with a name with this group?
I still don't think I am a magical girl.
You can be deep down inside.
No, I'm quite certain I am not.
Can we be magical men?
Well,
There is no magical men genre.
Well, there is more.
In the books, there is.
Well, there's more guys than girls in this group.
Are you sure this one?
So,
This one might be a girl.
so we will need a more masculine name. What
You don't have to come up with a masculine name. I think a magical girl name works just fine.
What about Starfront Battalion?
Ooh, battalion. But that sounds too military.
That's a good point.
We can think about it later. For now, I believe we need to start heading out and doing actual work today.
Very well. I will reside in your bedroom.
No. And I'm going to open the door. I'm going to walk out.
I will cast Disintegrate on you if you touch me.
Linnell, can you please tell Ditto to get the fuck out of my room?
Ooh, it feels very comfy in here.
Ditto, come on, please. It's rude to enter someone's bedroom uninvited. She takes another glass into Gleaming Zombie merge.
I don't like going to the hostels. They're full of homeless men like this one.
The room is starting to smell like shit from the barbarian. Oh.
Dude,
It's weird. It's a mix of barbarian smell and cherries.
Oh.
Just don't mess with anything in here. All
You
right?
could stay.
Ditto will look at you and go, I got you, baby girl.
Why did he sound like that?
I'll lean my head in and go, you could also stay at the Drunken Oath if you'd like.
But I don't like alcohol.
They serve other drinks.
It's called the Drunken Oath.
Yes, because it is primarily.
You think they get drunk on lemonade?
No, it's primarily a tavern, but you can order lemonade if you'd like.
I can't drink anything. I'm a doll.
Then why is alcohol a concern?
Because I don't like the smell of it, Paladin.
Wait, then why can you smell but not taste?
I was cursed with these senses. What am I supposed to say?
It doesn't matter in the end.
That's stupid.
Percy.
You're stupid.
Percy.
Lumi, I hate him.
Percy, I guess as a kindness from you to me and me to you, just you can stay here and fine. Just behave yourself.
Okay.
I'm gonna crouch down. I want to pet the top of Ditto's head.
You go boop boop boop. You almost hear like a squishing noise when you do. Big ol' smile.
Despite the annoyances you've brought, you're quite cute. I can't stay mad at you. Linnell, please don't be in here anymore.
Well, I am flattered.
This is the worst day of my life.
So far.
She kind of like twiddles her thumbs.
And Linnell, it might be hard, but please ignore what you saw in that room.
Desiree goes, bye bye guys.
Oh, bye, Des.
Oh,
John, how's it going?
Desiree, it's been so long.
Have you considered our offering?
Oh. Wow, I had forgotten about that.
Desiree, we're working.
Really? You've forgotten?
A lot of things have happened.
I'm very offended, you know.
I'm so
You know
sorry.
how you can make it up to me? You can accept the offer.
You know, I'm starting to think you're not actually offended.
No, I'm really offended. Like, so offended right now.
Well, I feel bad, but I'm sure
Exactly.
it
Therefore, I think you should accept the offer.
cross my arms and go, but do you want me to accept the offer out of pity or out of genuine feeling?
I don't know, John. I mean, with you, it's like, it can be both.
I don't know if I should feel flattered about that or not.
I mean, I've seen the way you talk to me. It's like a bit of both, regardless. Oh, hi, Archimedes.
Archimedes headbutts John's helmet.
Oh, yes, of course.
Bye, John.
Bye, Desiree.
Figure with a beard, no mustache, curly black hair. Three other godlike figures are have their hands at various points on his person. One on the shoulder, one on the other shoulder, and one on the head. And you see these centerpieces focusing on the man in the center who is coming into contact with these three other deities. Suleiman Malla is currently going through what appears to be some different collections of what appears to be philosophical texts. Appears to be theologians from from the past. And as Suleiman looks up and he goes, Atis, I see you've brought your companions here today.
That I have. You asking me about it? Some sort of specific help?
Yes. Yes, I did. Tried long and hard to think about any solutions to the matter. And again, the enforcers have not been helpful at all. And I would go to the police, but again, they do not exist. And I cannot contact the Argonauts because this is beneath them.
Right, the price would be too much for such a little thing.
Yes, and I don't have anything to offer to, well, the Alabaster Enforcers or the Argonauts. At least with the police, there is an assurance that the government would pay them. But I do not have that insurance. It's already bad enough I can only pay for myself and my own supplies here, and the supplies of that of the chapel here. It is not a noble quest that I ask you to embark on, I understand, but it's still worth something. It's meaningful to me.
No, that makes sense.
With xenophobic rhetoric.
You don't take Outlanders that well.
At least these two. They are mutants of a sort. It's ironic, actually.
Mutants, you say? In what way?
One of them has a very disfigured face. The other one has features of beast-like proportion, but not quite a beast folk.
A hybrid.
Perhaps. There are rumors of men going out to the swamps to gamble and to drink, and they come back worse for wear. And not just an expression, but physically as well.
Right?
You realize he doesn't have like a ponytail. It is just like long, like raven-colored hair around like past his neck, like the bottom of his neck. It is very. This looks like a man who grooms himself very well. And
all right, so they come around the Blackchapel district like this street around the evening times.
yes, maybe 5 p.m., 6 p.m.
All right then.
Alright. Ugh. Well, I have two plans.
What are they, Daniel?
We try the simplest approach, which is these options work together. If one fails, the other can, well, support it. Well, we could start with the simplest one is, Jonathan, my good friend. How scary can you be?
Intimidating you and drunks.
Right. I could try to scare them. Not good with talking, but Jonathan here could do the simplest approach of just approaching them. He is quite tall, and granted, he scares me a little with his height, big sword and everything. He is perfect. Second approach, me and someone else can just stalk them, find information about them, and scare them that way. He closes his book.
Well,
Doesn't sound much of a. That's not very much of a plan, those two.
Is it not?
I mean, we won't really know anything until we actually speak to them, right?
Yes, it's better to just speak to them.
This mere act of kindness is reward enough on its own.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, follower of Lady Wisdom.
I have a question for you. You're a cleric.
Yes, I have taken sacraments and I have taken vows and oaths. Not that of a paladin, but yes, I am capable of performing what is necessary.
Alright.
And you feel like, what's weird about this place is your voice kind of echoes out. It's as if the walls just kind of snatch the sound waves from the last moments of your voice ringing out. It is very uncanny.
So Percy said it's about noon by this point.
At this point, it's like noon, close to like 12:45 to 1 p.m.
I think Atis will stay here for now while I figure out if he wants to do anything else. It's not
Very
to do
well.
around these streets. But he
Very
will
well, do you
pray-
offer prayers to your deities?
He will offer prayers to the council.
Very
Guidance. Where is the conflict? He screams within his soul.
And whether there is an ear to your heart that hears these pleas, you're not sure. It is, after all, a part of faith, a part of belief and devotion. What faith or devotion means can vary, but in your case, it is through action and through decisive choices made to ensure the balance. And so,
Strawberry milkshake for my friend here, and I'll just take a pink lemonade.
You didn't have to.
Oh no, please, Leno. It's my pleasure. It's
and he'll go ahead and start making. He goes, "What brought you two in today?"
You know, Percy, the accent was so thick. I was like, "So what brought you into the?" He just didn't continue. I was like, "Is he gonna say the name of something?" Or
No, he said today.
yeah, he will say, "Well, no, I wanted to ask you about the swamp outside of the cities."
As he begins to finish pouring, he goes, "Oh, terrible place. Yes, the swamps. You can only get through that place with armed escorts nowadays."
Yes, that's what I've been hearing. I was just wondering though if there was, if you know anything about what makes it so dangerous. I guess.
No, you're
What
good.
we will say is, oh no, it's just me and a couple others. Just want to do good around Zarea and Altisia.
Oh, good Samaritans, eh? I believe that. Especially with the good work you've been putting in at the clinic. I'm having customers come in saying they're getting their hangovers cured by you.
The cure for hangover is unfortunately more than just a couple raw eggs in the morning.
Understandable. But what do you get? What are you hoping to get from me?
Well, you know the merchants go to you more than anybody. They seem to trust you a lot. I just didn't know if you had any idea of like the kinds of things there. That's what makes it dangerous out there.
They say he whispered to like the moss. Now whether or not this man is the demon, or if it's just a name that was attached to a little cute name by the merchants that they attached, you're not sure. But that is what is speculated.
Okay. Tommy Lee Jackson, a frog-like demon.
Now I'm not sure if it's a demon or if it's some sort of boggart. It is hard to say.
Well, demon kind of. He's gonna kind of signal him to get a little closer and say, my group and I also did some work out there in the swamp, and we encountered some boggards and a beast that used to be a humanoid. They were, through some sort of divine ritual that the boggards did, transformed them into a big frog myth. You saying this, I guess, coincides with that.
Congratulations, congratulations! Mr. Shepherd even said hi.
Yes, he did.
As he's a good man. Comes in on occasion. Great supplier.
I believe it. He was very kind and hospitable to us.
Indeed, he sells his wheat and barley at a cheap price to me.
Okay. But no, you question what we're gonna do about it. But I mean, I'm a doctor. I'm a healer first and foremost, and well, the team does need someone to patch their wounds occasionally.
Oh no, I was merely inquiring how you're going to fight those creatures. But if you were playing support, I understand. But what about her? She is just a regular woman.
Well, I can handle myself in a fight.
I've seen her fight. She's quite good.
He crosses his arms in, not doubt, but skepticism.
The results don't lie. I've seen her take down a good couple of the boggers out there.
You say you went up there to fight some boggarts? Is that true?
We were helping Mr. Harvey Shepherd.
Oh, so you know Mr. Shepherd as well. Ah, that is good.
But besides this big frog demon, do you know, is there any place where I guess the merchants coming in and out of the city are more wary of. I guess I'm just asking if there's any spot that we could start investigating to begin with, or to look out for.
Any spot? Are you saying you trying to find him? The demon?
Well, if it poses a threat to people, it would be our duty to get rid of him, to protect the people who would venture into the outside of the city.
It's no man's land until you reach the nearest city to the east. So I have to tell you this. Are you really sure you want to embark on this? Do you have the necessary supplies with you?
I mean, we have ample time to get prepared, don't we?
Oh, of course. I'm not saying you have to do it right away, but I'm just saying, if we're going to go out there, you best become prepared. The best people I would know that would have information about this demon would be the swamp folks that lived out there. But they're all crazy people, so how reliable the information is going to be up in the air.
You make a good point. Regardless, though, we are serious about this.
I can tell! You're still talking about it, so you have to be.
Yes. Just wanting to help the people of Zarea and all.
Yeah.
These swamp folk, are they the ones? Are they part of the ones attacking the merchants coming in and out?
Maybe. Some of them have been described as being mossy men, but many of them have been resembling frogs, amphibians. So, again, very unhelpful information, but I wouldn't trust any swamp folk you find out there.
So they could potentially have information, but we can't trust them.
I mean, you play your cards right, maybe you will find something. It really depends. If you do not trust any of the swamp folk, then maybe you could try to find an outrider there. Or maybe a ranger. They're probably better than... But then again, they're not going to know the surrounding areas as well as those swamp folk. So
Yeah.
you weigh your options carefully.
I'll weigh my options. Yeah. Thank you for the information, Mr. Beer Baron.
Of course, and I hope to see you soon. I do not want to hear terrible news of you and the others being bones in the swamp, okay? That would give me nightmares.
I'm sure it would, and trust me, I believe we'll be just fine. The group that's been assembled is a quite powerful one.
And he will nod, and he will say, "Take this on the house, actually. No need to pay."
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Consider it a future investment in your team.
You know, look to Linnell and say, "Yeah, sure. Thank you, Mr. Baron."
Of course.
Thank you, Mr. Baron.
Of course. And he will go back to tidying up.
Linnell. We'll look at their data pad and say, "Oh, you and the other two are gonna have to confront whoever they're about."
Well, did something happen?
Yeah, someone. I don't know. That's just texted me that someone is in really bad shape at the third floor of the club.
Oh dear. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Good luck with everything, and I guess let me know how it goes.
Yeah, you too.
I'm gonna tell Otis and Daniel the same thing. I will never pronounce his name one way.
Daniel.
Sorry, Daniel.
Daniel.
Entertainment than most parts of Zarea. While there are... That's why it is a whole municipality unto itself. It is such a large, densely packed part of the city here. And it makes you wonder, with Suleiman Malla's words, if there isn't much of a police presence, how are these people getting policed? And from his tone, from his voice, he does not trust the Alabaster Enforcers, who are a little more than just a criminal organization. And so, Atis, as you leave the market area and keep your back to the wall here, people coming in and out from the markets, buying their spices, buying their supplies, and maybe some cutlery, maybe some trinkets and whatnot to gift to a friend. You see Daniel out in the distance. Daniel is tinkering away. with the iron cube or reading up on the tome, and as you all continue to spend that downtime, you smell something horrid coming from the east.
Oh, for fuck's sake, you can smell its aura.
You see,
It's Goliath ass.
How many feet of smell does it have? What was his like champion's aura?
Anti-paladin's aura. But
Give it to me straight, Doc. What's the fortitude say here?
You want to be there for that? Who are you, woman? And you, woman?
Well, we obviously passes by.
He's unbuckling his pants. You can hear the jingling of the steel.
Artis will put it, sword still sheathed, hold up his pants with it.
Yeah, disturbing the peace.
Oh, what you think you're doing with that little knife?
I'm not. It's staying sheathed, isn't it? Looks like your pecker there.
But what if I want to unsheath my pecker? Let the whole world see it, you know?
For your own pleasures?
He leans in and he goes, yeah, and it smells like fish, and like sardines, and like tuna.
It means you disturb the peace.
You watch the little one approach and goes, yeah, what do you think you're doing? Enforcers? You think you're cops? If you are, then fuck off, pig.
Oh, we're part of the community, aren't we?
Huh? I've never seen you around before. You can't just claim you're part of the community if you haven't been here, bub.
I can't.
No, you gotta be here for like how many years? How many years, Girob? And Girob looks and says, like 24 days. That's not a... You fucking retard. Anyway, let my friend piss on the building.
No.
You will critically succeed. And he goes, oh, what the? Zuzor, this woman's stronger than I thought.
A city of outcasts. Who dare outcast others?
Oi, oi, oi,
Who dare
oi.
harm others?
Oi, 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 who are you? Listen,
What?
you want money? We don't got any. I got some alcohol, though. You want some Commodore Red?
Mister, all we ask is that you leave here. You leave this place alone.
You hear that, Girob? They want us to leave. Alright, we'll come back tomorrow instead. That'll work out.
No. You're disturbing the people here.
Well, listen, there's no people around. It's just you people. You think anyone gives a shit about that building? And that dumb priest inside? He looks over and goes, gods? Do I believe in gods? I mean, what good have they done for me, huh?
Well, maybe if you were nicer, they would be nicer to you.
Bah humbug, alright? That's what I say to you. I don't care if you're an agent of a god. Which god, huh? Which god you serve, huh? You like that yellow knight? You serve that? You serve the drunken god?
You seem like a man who would love to serve such a man, such a god.
Nah, I don't need a god to know when I can get a good time to get drunk.
No, but so much to use the drunk.
Semantics. You're ruining my vibe here.
And this community, has it wronged you?
Huh?
Has this community wronged you? The Black Chapel Street.
Of course, I mean, won't let me drink in peace.
There's a tavern right around the corner.
Yeah, all those are bums and losers.
And you go around here with your friend who pulls down his pants in front of a house of divinity.
appears to be
Yeah,
worthless.
What is he doing?
He's pulling down his pants.
Hey!
Daniel.
Hold on. Act blew me off. Act blew me off. You annoy me. Now pull out your pants. Now pull that dick up. Put your pants up. Let that girl and that man speak.
Intimidation check, please. With a +2 from the physical threat.
From physically putting a blade up his peen up to his peen order. This is so fucked up. I'm in an episode of The Boys.
His name is Butcher after all.
Oi.
Oi.
Put your little willy away and listen to the good man.
No!
This is the second natural one today.
Oh no.
Oh,
Whoa.
that's much better.
This is the okay. Hold on. Pause.
I think it was also a 41.
It was a 16 the other time.
Oh my
What the
god.
fuck?
Check. You get a +3 because his friend is not here to back him up.
+3. Please. Oh.
Yeah, so the +1 was from Linnell as well. The other +1 was from you pointing out his hypocrisy, and the other +1 is from his ogre friend not being here anymore. So with Linnell, your words, and the lack of an ogre, he succumbs to pressure and he goes, okay, fine. Unhand me, please.
Addis will let go freely. On your way.
He stumbles over, like almost falls over before picking himself back up. He goes,
I just want a drink. Well, you know what they say, Daniel. Thaumaturges, they exploit vulnerability.
Oh, I was just bluffing.
And he points to the sword.
Instead of the cold.
Well, a job well done. Nice work, you two.
Good backup, Linnell, but well, for things like this, for crime busting like this, you really don't have to be as theatrical. A decent approach works fine.
You also don't need to use complicated words. Clearly, those idiots do not understand that.
Good work, nevertheless.
Right. Was that the only ones?
Is the chapel still open?
it is indeed.
Well, let's tell the priest of our good deed.
Ask you something.
What'd it be?
Your word. Do you truly mean them? Every
What
single one of you.
specifically? All that I said to him? Yes.
Not just to him, but what you are.
To what I am. A man of
Agent
God.
I'm an agent of God.
That's what champions are, aren't they? Agents of faith. At least that's my specialty. I mean, some champions are crusaders, others are simply preachers. Others call themselves soldiers of God. I'm an agent.
Nice work.
Ah,
Excellent work, actually.
Okay.
I can't believe he was so casual and eager to just expose himself.
I think...
Well,
I don't
he
want to
was
think
even
about
more-
it.
Well, he was even more eager not to lose his dick, and I doubt he's gonna do that again.
Yeah, I suppose.
Suleiman
did.
Malla says, you cannot change the nature of a man. There are some things that are inextricably linked to the mortal experience, and threatening a man's genitalia will indeed cause him to fight or flight.
Primal
You know,
fear.
Lena will like visit each other.
Linnell, are you okay? Would you perhaps like some tea?
No, I'm fine.
That this is a place of refuge as well. Should you at your own personal doorsteps, know that this is protected by the Chantry, and with all the benefits that come with it. If you seek refuge here, I'm more than happy to grant it to you. Thank you again for your help here in removing some of these hooligans. They should hopefully not return, and if they do, they know who to expect. That being said, that's all I have for today. I will update you all again if I need your help with other matters, but again, I apologize I'm not able to give you a physical reward, but the reward I can give you here is, as I said, this chapel as a safe haven for all of you
Take
to
away the
congregate
evil
and
from this building.
discuss
It's
plans of
reward.
action.
Well said.
You two have good hearts. I'm glad to have stumbled upon you when I did. And, Daniel, your unorthodox methods are also appreciated.
You flattered me.
And, yeah, I close my services just for context, I close my services at 10 p.m. I will be here for the remaining hours if you need me. And again, I do have supplies if you need them as well, but please, stop by again when you can.
Of course.
For accomplishing this task, you all get your hero points back.
Wow! We're heroic!
Not the Americans, though.
Not the Americans, only you guys. Because technically you guys are the only ones participating.
Or try convince the man to maybe not be a bum.
Yeah. So,
Well, now,
Yes.
I've been wondering about you. This might sound a little bit too scary and a bit weird, but when you fight, get injured, do you bleed?
No, not really.
Really? Do you take any injuries?
Well, of course.
Then what happens to cuts? Do they...
Well, I regenerate, like the rest of you.
Right. Usually people who have possessed innate magic feel it searching through their body when there's change. When you have a bit of a strange feeling with the magic.
She kind of like tilts her head and,
As if it's flowing to the trying to patch it.
I can't say so.
you get the feeling, Daniel, that any questions down this line of inquiry probably wouldn't be helpful given her lack of understanding.
She is oblivious, and I can't really. This is I'm thinking of inside of like Danielle's mind. It's like, dude, I wanna do some testing, but this shit that will be not good.
Yeah.
Cause what kind of a puppet this is, I have no idea.
She's an anomaly in your sea of knowledge, and you can't help but either be annoyed or be impressed.
Both.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm sorry. Those questions, not helpful.
No, sorry?
No, I meant that I should not have asked those questions.
No, it's fine.
Ah.
We mentioned you
Right, what
know
now?
quite a lot of things in this town.
That I do. It's
I'm sure you would be familiar with Miss Blackwell.
that I do. I love Miss Blackwell. She has been very kind to many of the customers here.
Might I ask, would you happen to know anything about her sister?
Her
I had
sister.
For lack of a better word, I feel like she might be in some sort of distressing.
Oh, you mean? And when he says the name, the given name, you can see his lips moving up. He is actually saying the words, but you don't hear it. And then you hear Blackwell, and then when that statement finishes, you feel a pulsing sensation in your chest. And that's where we'll leave the session. That's right, on a cliffhanger, baby. That's right.